the program helped you connect with doctors too? And if it expires, what's kind of your next move?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Why do you say that?
I'm dead. He's dead. He's dead. Because we got no way to pay for any of this. The
Treatments.
treatments. We don't have any way of paying to go to specialists, and we don't have any way of paying for medications. This alone.
Yeah, it has to be monitored at all times. So it's not like you. Yeah.
This alone is over $500
What is
a
that?
month.
Is that an
It's an inhaler.
I've been on that since the study since 2002. And first it was a medical monitoring program. They monitored you. And that was on an annual. That actually started the medical timeline for me. My medical timeline after 9/11, which that being said, all these different things are going on. Many years backwards, I was at my house, middle of the night, fell on the floor, wake up, look in the mirror. I didn't have a shirt on. My heart was fire engine red. I look in the mirror, turn around, I black out, I hit my tub. I wake up, I look at the mirror, and one of my heart wanted to come out of my chest. I vomited 2 toilet bowls filled with blood.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
If that gives you like anything, I have nodule on my lungs, nodule on my pancreas. And I'm not here to brag. I'm here to actually be a proud American because this is very helpful, this Zadroga bill for everybody. And that's why I'm here with him. Well, I can't speak for him personally, but that's why I'm here, because these people need help. And that medical study going forward, because you're on a medical timeline going forward. So it's like, how do you know something's going on if your doctor doesn't treat you or think something's going on? Just like he showed you his leg. How do you know?
Yes.
So that medical timeline is that crucial for everybody that has been involved. And that's why I suggested earlier, like the football arena earlier. 70,000, when you put that 70,000 figure to a figure to a face, you now understand what's been going on.
And you mentioned, I think earlier, that you all have been here before on the Hill lobbying for this bill. Is it like a core group of you that kind of keeps coming back? And
There was a core group of us. There isn't anymore. They're all dead. It's TJ, Alan, myself,
Right.
John Field.
If you go online, you read about them every day.
The main core of the group. There was 40 of us. There might be 10 left.
my goodness. So,
When you have you ever visited on Facebook the September 11th National Museum? Get a chance. When you get a chance, visit it on that. Then you actually go into the first responders. You look into it, and then actually click on the first responders, and then look on the registry.
Right.
You will see how many thousands of people. You look my name up, you'll see where I've been.
Right.
I'm on that registry with the museum, 9/11.
Right.
And when you look at what everybody has been doing since that, it is so astounding, and that's why I said to you earlier, it's like watching a movie for you.
Right.
You can turn it off. We can't. So these medical issues, you never know, like he just showed you, you never know whatever you were, whatever happened, wherever you specific timeline, it's an unknown variable. And that's what's going on.
Before 9/11, I was 185 pounds. I had 5% body fat and 22-inch arms. I was a gorilla. I used to run, I used to swim, I used to ride my bicycle every day, I used to play sports with my friends, I used to play with their kids. I can't do any of that now. If I try to do that now, I'd suffer a heart attack and die. For me, in 2002, I was working on a job site. It was windy that day. And my job foreman comes over to me and he goes, "Hey, LeBeau, get off my deck. You look like you're about to die." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "I can see it." He goes, "Yo, you're pure white. Go underneath and start working." So I did. Then the next week, I go to the beginning of the World Trade Center medical program. And they tell me, you have asthma. I said, that's impossible. I said, I'm too healthy for that. I've never been sick. I've never had measles, I've never had chicken pox, nothing. It started with asthma. Bridget, it's now GERD, RADS, asthma, asbestosis, rhinitis, sinusitis, dermatitis, PTSD, sleep apnea, and I get migraines so bad that my nose bleeds.
And you wouldn't have probably known that unless you had gone to that program,
I would
right?
have never known any of this. There was there was one point where, like him, I was going to them and saying, look, there's something wrong. I'm throwing up blood. It started with, just spitting a mouthful to, those big brandy snifters that are like this? I was 3/4 of that coming out.
Oh my gosh.
I was in and out of the hospital so many times. They're like, all 3 shifts of the ER staff know who I am by name.
Wow.
They're like, hey Keith, what are you doing here? I said, I'm sick.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Now what I do is like, the Trade Center program covers me. I just go to my local ER and say, look, I can't make it down to Mount Sinai. I have to come right here. And they said, okay, we'll take care of the paperwork for you.
Wow. I guess I'm curious too, how many times do you think that you've been up here lobbying for this?
This is probably my 31st time.
Yeah, like so a lot.
Since 2008. It's 2008, 2009, 2010. Every single time they came here, I went.
Wow.
Great. Thank you.
And I just wanted to let you know, like I was saying earlier, transit had 2 miles of trucks going in. And as it was almost in my own brain like it was yesterday. So when I look backwards on it, everybody being deployed to wherever they were going, all around that whole site, opening up the site. And I did 3 tours of 12 midnight to 12 in the afternoon, 13, 14, 15, immediately. And then all my other things, because the morning of, I actually went in the morning of, and I signed in at Bowling Green train station at about 12 o'clock p.m. So I can't remember the exact time, but I was on one of those Staten Island ferries going in while you were seeing it crumbling, coming down, and what was going on. So, as I was saying earlier, with the scenario, like you watch a movie, you can turn off, we can't. So the Zadroga bill is extremely helpful to each individual, because if we ever see this again, you don't want to see this again.
Now, just to give you an idea, I'm not sure if you have children or anything. So I know you got family. Go home and hug your family, because like us, we go home, hug our families, we leave, they might not see us. Something might just happen to us and that's it. Toe tagged and bagged. And we've actually seen that happen. Because I know a few people that, they'll go out one day and they're like, I'm sick, I don't feel good. And they're, a little bit worse off than me. Into hospice, and that's it.
Just that fast.
It's that fast. We, like you heard me say before, we lost 5 people in the last week. We get them in clusters.
When you say 5 people, so you mean 5
5 human
responders?
beings dead from 9/11.
First responders.
Wow. Well, thank you. This has been really, really helpful.
It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
And
I want to thank you for being, hearing it all out, because that's what we need. We need people to report on that actually hear the truth. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Oh, my card too. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.